Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Like I say, it's another beer review, but it's another one from another machine. Now, the last couple of days, we've had the Beer Monster one here. I've done Hofmeister Weizen from there. And on the same day, if I just move this round slightly, you can see there we go, there, the Heineken Blade I reviewed Sol. This time we are heading off to the Perfect Draft Pro, and it's a keg that was recently released within the last couple of weeks, I would say, and it's a brand new brew from Abinbev, and it's been brewed in Leuven. So whether it's been brewed at the Stella brewery, I don't know all the ins and outs, but I did have to look up to see who brewed it, and they did say it was a new brew. So what we've got coming up is Victoria, and I believe it's a blonde ale it'll be called, because it's they reckon it's their version of Duvel. It's coming in 8.5% in a 6-litre keg. This costs £42.90. Now, on this occasion, I didn't get the discount because it was sort of like a mad rush to get the keg because it's a limited release. And all they done, I think I got it a day or two early because, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know. I didn't get the keg, I got sort of like the email and things put in to get the keg early. I have paid for this, so don't worry about any of that. My views are going to be totally honest, as they always are, really. So yeah, we're going to head over there in a minute. I've got a Duvel glass, maybe sacrilege, but I want to make sure I put it in something that it should be in, because I don't obviously have a Victoria glass. So any second now, we're going to shoot over there. I'm going to stop waffling. We're going to shoot over there, video with the pour, come back and take the review from there. So let's get cracking. So here we are, Duvel glass at the ready. I'll probably get shot from Duvel for doing this. Victoria in the machine. We've got the machine set at 6 degrees because apparently that is the optimum temperature for this beer. So let's get the pour going and see what we get. I do like a Duvel, so if it matches up to it, I'll be happy chappy. So here we are, beer in a glass. As you can see, and you probably heard, if you didn't hear, you must be deaf, but the Perfect Draft Pro is set at 6 degrees for this beer because that is what is recommended for it. So the head has gone down a little bit. It is quite a spacious white head. Got 2 fingers, it was probably 2.5 finger a head. It's got a slight haze to this beer. You can see through it, but it's got sort of like that misty fog to it. Maybe that is a chill haze, but I'm going to assume it's not. And there is a little bit of that sort of sediment sort of stuff sort of in there. It's got gentle carbonation going up the middle of the glass, as you can see just about there. So, I do like a Duvel, as I said. So let's see what this beer is like. Let's dive in on the nose, give it a sniff. Diving on the nose, I end up putting my nose in it all the time. Okay, I'm not getting an awful lot. There's that yeasty sort of element that you get from a Belgian beer. A sticky sort of aroma on it. A little bit of malt maybe in the background. A light, fruity, floral aroma as well, I would say. Very light. Yeah, giving that a good swill there, you really sort of... The fruity, floral notes, that stickiness in the aroma, that sort of come more to the front. Smells alright, but it smells a little bit light, shall we say. So, let's dive in, give Victoria a try. Cheers. Going again quickly. Okay. It's a Belgian beer. They are quite carbonated. I'm not going to say this is over carbonated. Not by any means. But there is a little bit, quite a bit in there actually. Not lots, but there is a bit in there. Let's just get that straight. There's a bit of carbonation in there. The body for me is quite light. At 8.5%, I was maybe expecting something a little bit heavier. So it's lacking a little bit in body for me, for my personal taste. It's not heavily carbonated, but there is quite a bit of carbonation in there. The mouthfeel is kind of smooth, but it's not the nicest mouthfeel that I've had from a Belgian beer. Yeah, it's kind of smooth, but it hasn't got that soft feel about it. There's a maltiness in this beer as well. I'm getting that in the taste, and it's almost got that, call me daft, I don't know, you might think I am, but there's a maltiness in this beer that reminds me a little bit of Stella. Now, if it has been brewed at the Stella factory, there might be some similarities there with that side of things. But taste-wise, like I say, you get the malt in there. That's me just going off on a different tangent there, just giving you that. Taste-wise, a little bit light. It is quite light to drink. Light in flavours as well, although you're getting that, you are getting a fruity floral thing going on. There is a little bit of stickiness in there, but it's all quite light. You get the hops in there, you're getting that bitterness. There is a little bit of citrus in there. I would say most of that bitterness is, well, most of that bitterness is coming from, the bitterness is coming from the hops, but it does have a little bit of a citrus feel bitterness to it. Is it like Duvel? It is like Duvel, but I would like to maybe pick up a bottle of Duvel and do a comparison between the two. It's a nice enough beer. 8.5%, are you getting that? Yeah, you don't really get that big boozy hit, but you get the feeling that there's a bit of alcohol in there. What do I think of it? If I am brutally honest, I was expecting a little bit more from this. I was expecting a little bit more. I was expecting a bit more of a bolder beer. I was expecting a beer with a bit more balls to it. But saying that, it's a nice beer. There's nothing, you can't really knock it. The flavours are maybe a little bit subdued. That could just be me, I'm not sure. Again, I like a Duvel, but I also like the triple hop Citra, and I do find that one a lot more flavoursome. I do like it. I will have to go out, I think, and buy a bottle of Duvel to do a comparison between the two, because it's been a while since I've had the normal one. Well, it's been about a month and a half, but I'd had it after I'd had a few more beers, and then I'd had a few different ones, and I'd had a curry and everything. So it could be slightly different. But yeah, I would say I'm not exactly blown away by this beer. It's a decent beer. Was I expecting more? Yes, I was expecting more. It's not a bad beer though. Is it worth picking up? Yes, it is worth picking up because it's a nice addition to the range. We have the blondes. I suppose, you could call a Duvel a blonde, but I'm not sure if it's more of a sort of like a Belgian IPA, a Duvel actually. So anyone who knows, please tell me, let me know. But yeah, I was expecting a little bit more. So I will pick up a bottle of Duvel. I will do a comparison video, I think. But would I recommend it? That is the big thing. Yes, I would recommend it, but as someone that's bought it and not had the 15% discount on it, that's maybe where I'm a little bit disappointed, because I was expecting a little bit more. You got the trap. Again, these big hitting beers that you can easily get the discount on. That discount makes up for the beer, you know what I mean? It justifies the price, whereas not getting the discount on this maybe edges me to be thinking, is it really worth it? Yes, it is a decent beer, but I would say if you're going to pick it up, make sure you try and get the discount. It's out of stock at the moment. Will it come back in so you can get the discount? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But for me, Victoria, a little bit underwhelming, let's put it that way. But it's a very nice drink indeed. So I would recommend picking it up. Get the discount with it. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. I'm going to end it there because I've spoke for far too long on this video. So enjoy your Thursday night. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.